Basil, what happened on the 3rd of September?
This year? Just the oh my god. Hold on. Has it really been 2 years?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's that. Yes, that it is that, but that's not the answer.
Oh.
He's white, guys. He's white.
God damn it, Basil.
God damn it, Basil.
Hey, it just happens to be also the same day I got away from She Who Shall Not Be Named.
No, he dated the personification of black mold.
Damn.
That bitch.
All right, let's not call women bitches, but okay.
No, he's right. He's right.
No, not on my show.
No.
What, the other word?
Skeezers.
Yes.
What in the ye old?
Floozy.
Scallywag.
Oh, I had a much shorter word.
No, we're not using that one either.
HOE?
No. Chuck, what happened on the 3rd of September?
That's when my daddy died.
Right. You're supposed to say it's the lyrics, Basil, of the Temptations. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Well,
You're supposed to know.
know.
All right. So whenever a black person asks you that on the 3rd of September, you shall know the answer from now on. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner podcast. This is your weekly water cooler conversation where I, Kris Canty, and the Great Debaterz talk current events, hot topics, sports, politics, relationships, music, movies, and more. Before we begin, follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Subscribe to the KrisCross Studios YouTube channel and join the conversation on the KrisCross Studios Facebook group. That is where you can also share your top 10 ideas and debate me on my top 10 list of the week, which this week it is the top 25 movies of the 2000s, in my opinion. If you have ideas for those lists, join the group. Because we will be talking about ugly sneakers later this month, ugly cars like the PT Cruiser, and more. So please join the group. All right, new segment. What up, Detroit? We're going to talk about Detroit news and such around the world. Before we begin, Black Excellent shirts and sweatshirts are available. Use promo code BLACK, BLACK, for free shipping on www.KrisCrossCorner.com. That is www.KrisCrossCorner.com. Also, actually, all 4 of us are here today, so we could talk about the Big Back podcast coming soon.
I am not you know what?
Marcel, admit it.
Boy, shut your ass up. You about to lie on this damn podcast. You
just bought that from Casual XL. What you mean?
We all shut from that bitch.
No, I don't. Not yet. But the Big Bad Podcast debuts on September. I would say 19th, but it's probably going to debut in a few weeks, probably the 17th. So look out for that. We're going to talk about mac and cheese. It's going to be a limited series, so probably like 10 to like 12 episodes of foods that you know and love and how we put our little twist on it, you know? And no, Basil, we're not putting breadcrumbs on our mac and cheese.
Who said that?
No.
Basil's cousins. They do that shit.
No. What I would have said I know is gonna get me blasted even more. You take it out of the box.
The box.
I told you he do the easy mac.
Yeah.
And he put the powdered cheese on it with the water.
The fake powdered cheese?
Yeah.
This boy can't cook.
That's not real.
This
That's
boy
not
can't-
real
It's
cooking.
still good, damn it. It's
No,
still
the fuck
good.
it's not.
It's
No,
not good
yeah,
because
it
you have to add cheese to that shit to make it even edible.
Basil, there is a Bible verse saying, "As I grow old, I shall depart from childish things." You must depart from that bullshit mac and cheese.
No,
Be
I am
in
not
it.
departing. I am not departing away from my Kraft or my Velveeta mac and cheese.
Velveeta is even worse because now you're just adding diabetes to the situation.
Okay, and
Oh Lord, this is we gotta stop him.
Yeah, his heart valves are just closing. Like, yeah.
Just slowly closing.
I'm big bag, but I ain't never do no shit like that. Shoot,
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm grown up.
Well, speaking of grown up, Sauce Gardner claims that New York style pizza is better than Detroit style pizza.
You said
that's a cap and a half.
That lived there, right?
Mm-hmm.
New York doesn't change. New York doesn't change. Will change a person. I'll say that.
It will.
Change how?
When they paying you the way he getting paid, I say that shit too.
Think about. To his point, slices are about like $1 each.
$1.50 now.
$1.50. That's still good. You still get yourself a full meal, but if you put that same price to a Detroit style pizza, you probably
You can
get
do that, Jets. You can get a slice up for $1.50 maybe. I think it's like $2 or something at Jets.
Yeah, now when I order that bottle of ranch too.
Just get the see. You just said you want a big bag. This is crazy.
No,
I order one slice of pizza and I get a whole bottle of ranch. Nigga.
No, I order a box.
A box for yourself, Jets? That's wild.
Would you
That's
get
a
the
lot of
personal?
It's just a 4 slice.
That's a lot of pizza still.
You get the personal, okay.
That's still a lot of pizza. That's not even a personal. That's like that's a date.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I could put 4 slices away.
Man,
at Buddy's for sure.
I used to be able to do it back in my like college days, but now I'm like, okay, just give me 2 and I'm good.
Me too.
Yeah.
2 with some wings, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Wings,
And even then, 1 or 2 wings.
If I'm ordering wings, I gotta invite a person. I gotta invite somebody.
Who you bringing, Marcel?
I gotta bring in either a close family member or a close friend.
That's not what I wanted to know. I wanted to
supposed
know
to say a lady, man.
a lady or somebody. Like,
A lady don't want to see me eat. Trust me.
She might. You never know. She look at you like that when you're eating. Like,
you eating the right thing, she would. But
all right. We'll move on. All right. Speaking of being safe, Marcel, the giant slide at Belle Isle just got safer. Did y'all see that sad video of the people going down the slide? It wasn't even, they're going down 5 miles an hour.
They didn't slow it down.
And I was like, yeah, they slowed it down.
What?
Where's
There was
the
a
fun
comment-
in that?
There was a comment that said that thing needs to go at least 55 miles an hour. Going up that first hill.
You getting rug burns, you getting concussions.
It was definitely live speed limit.
Mm-hmm. The lodge. You going downhill on the lodge. Like,
who knows? You might see somebody do donuts down there.
it's been done. It's been done. We on the lodge with it. But they slowed it down. I think the days of the giant slide being deadly are over, which means the days of the giant slide are numbered because people won't want to go on it.
Where are Detroit kids going to get their concussions?
The football field.
So
A sheep escaped a butcher at Eastern Market. Did y'all see that video?
no.
Honestly, not the craziest thing that happened in the city.
Hey Chuck, you're on mute.
I said, I seen that. That nigga said, not today, devil.
He said, "Oh, we at the butcher. Oh shit!"
Yo, the wrong type of farm.
That nigga
Ran down.
seen his homeboys come in and didn't come out. He was like, whoa.
Hey, yo, that poor Chuck's kind of look
He was
like
looking
my
like-
home. Oh no.
All right.
He's like, wait, I've seen this movie.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Those lamb chops today.
No, not today.
I saw what you did to my boy.
Oh my God, those are
That
lamb
nigga
chops.
got the hell out of there, bro. That shit was.
I was like,
hilarious.
what? Where do you eat sheep?
Probably took that she probably took off.
Oh, he did.
It did. That thing was like, oh no.
Oh, I'm out of here.
It went. Did it go like straight like Kentucky Derby speed? Just
It
having a
blitzed.
run after that thing.
Did it go far?
The butcher tried to run after it. He failed.
He did.
You
Yeah,
know,
look, I
ran,
find it. Hold on. I'm gonna
get
find it
outran
real
by
quick.
a sheep.
You know what the
Well,
answer
sheep
should
are
have been?
fast.
Bad. Oh,
They should have like brought his secret weapon, a
What?
little pig, to help bring it back.
All right, we're not gonna talk about Babe right now. Don't disrespect my one of my favorite movies.
did they catch the sheep?
Mm-hmm. It'll be at your local strip club. The 45 lamb chop special.
Oh no!
You'd be like, yeah, this might have been the sheep that got away, and then they got him back. So, Fago is introducing a green apple flavor this September.
That should be busted.
That's been around.
That should be good. That should be.
No,
No,
good.
they had candy apple.
Yeah, candy apple.
So
Candy.
this is
That
just
was my
green
favorite
apple.
one. That was one of
Green
my
and-
favorite flavors.
Which
That
one?
candy apple.
It's good.
The candy apple? Hell yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it only around like the fall? One
Yeah,
month?
it's the
Yeah.
fall flavor.
Yeah, fall. I think candy apple is better than pumpkin spice.
Oh, yes.
If they do
Honestly,
candy apple
I
flavor
would
thing.
I would agree.
Fago might fuck around and give us a pumpkin spice pop. I don't know how I feel about
Marcel, shut your damn mouth. Don't give him ideas.
Don't give him any
that.
ideas.
They probably fought. They probably
If they do
fought
with
it already.
Marcel, I'm gonna hunt you down.
Actually, if they do, KrisCross Studios gets royalties. So
They most definitely thought of it.
someone was in there like, maybe we should do pumpkin spot, and he threw him out the window.
No, they in there right now whipping that shit up.
Right.
Next ball.
If they did it with a fireworks flavor, if they did it with a bomb pop flavor, they most certainly can do it with
Yo.
a
Hold up,
spice.
hold up. Don't be disrespecting the fireworks.
I mean,
The
it's
fireworks soda wasn't that good.
It
was
tastes
okay.
like
I never
tastes
had
like
it.
a melted bomb pop. Like when it's all
No one
melted
wants
on
to
it.
drink their popsicles, Basil. Stop.
wants to drink lukewarm.
Then you
hot
freeze it. You take it, you
No.
put it in the freezer, boom.
No, you don't freeze pop; it'll explode.
No. You put it in the ice cube tray. You do the little toothpick trick, like what they show for little kids. on
White
PBS.
people be playing with ice cube trays. You don't play with an ice cube tray.
Right,
You don't
like
do that.
That's not playing with
on,
ice cube trays. That's making
like on
that's
Facebook.
making
I
a
saw somebody
that's
making
making a
Reuben
little
ice
snack.
cubes. What the
A little
fuck?
summertime snack.
No, you don't play with the ice cube trays.
Yeah, shoot. They be messing with a lot of stuff they shouldn't be messing with, like everything in the kitchen.
New sports are being added to the 2028 Olympics in the summertime, the Summer Olympics. We're going to have squash,
Oh hell!
which is a nice sport, by the way. Lacrosse, which I didn't even think was I think it was a sport, but then it wasn't a sport, lacrosse.
It should be. It
was a
it's
display
it's strictly in America. I think it's strictly an American sport.
Mm-mm. It's
What are you
played
talking
around,
about?
It's played around the
a
world.
summertime Canadian sport.
Yeah, it's played around the world. It's actually Canada's summer sport.
Yeah.
Their national sport's hockey, so and the
Thank
other
you,
one's
Kris.
lacrosse. Flag football, which should be interesting.
Oh shit! That might be the only time an NFL player might get a gold medal.
My thing is, are NFL players eligible to be in those leagues? That's my thing. Or is it going to be the United States team with the white cornerbacks?
Oh Lord!
We're going to lose to like Italy or somebody, or South Sudan with 6 feet niggas.
I mean, if Patrick Mahomes wants to be a part of the U.S. team, who am I to stop him?
Yeah, put him on the U.S. team so he can lose and probably get injured, and then the Lions.
Well, I was
probably
going to say, unfortunately, I'm trying to think of which NFL players would be good also at flag football.
Patrick Mahomes, Jefferson,
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
No, because you can't. You're not allowed to be that physical.
Yes, you can.
You have not been around.
You can be physical. You can push somebody out the way. You just can't tackle them.
No. Derrick Henry tries to
You can
run
run-
over.
You can run over people in flag football.
No, this is no. You can't. That's a flag.
Or you weren't allowed. Like you were allowed to
You
do
can run over
stiff arm.
people. You can run over people. You'd be like, boom, get the flag.
Man,
Okay.
I've been lied to then.
All right, flag football. We have cricket, which is going to be wild. I can't wait to see.
Ben should have been an Olympic sport.
It should be like India versus like either Pakistan or Australia for the gold. I can see that happen.
just for the memes. USA versus Pakistan for the gold.
What'd you say, Chuck?
Said the USA might surprise people again.
They might use it as a baseball bat, the cricket bat. Like, bing.
Hey, we already beat Pakistan once. We could do it again.
We can do it again.
You can try, but they out for flood.
Yeah, speaking of baseball, cricket, baseball, and softball will be added in 2018.
Oh yeah, baseball.
Which I don't think America will win in that.
No, not a chance in hell.
It's either going to be the Dominicans or the Japanese.
Or the Venezuelans.
We shit out of luck. We are out of luck in that sport.
Or what's the other country?
For all I know-
Canada might win. Canada might win.
Canada might win.
All the Blue Jays fans. Okay, Marcel turned off his camera as he sneezed. He still kept his volume on. That's hilarious. All right. Y'all want to know what grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, Chris?
When people show up to work late or have no respect for your time. That really grinds my gears.
Bruh, who does? But bruh, that's like 99% of the populace right there.
No, some people are actually professionals and be on time for things. Be on time for work, everybody. So a woman went viral after filming herself getting fired. Like her boss said, hey, you were late this time, that time. And she gave so many excuses. And then her last excuse was, oh, I gave my cousin the car. He kept it late. And then I still came into work though. I'm like, you were 45 minutes late. You were 45 minutes late.
That's not how it works. That's not
exactly
how this works.
If your shift starts at 6, you better be there at 5:45 at the earliest. Not the latest, at the earliest. 5:55, 5:59 at the latest.
So I would have been cussing my cousin out.
Oh yeah. There's no such thing as a stupid excuse. Only stupid people that believe it.
Like at that, like I had to go to work. So at that point, you just really didn't give a fuck.
Didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Be on time.
She probably didn't want that job anyway.
Right. So she would give so many excuses. I don't know what the job was, but she was like, I came in. Her boss was like, oh, you came in at 6:13. She was like, okay, I still came into work though. Like, 6:13? No. Your shift starts at 6, which means you're supposed to be there before
10 minutes late. She gone.
Hold on, Marcel. Then she had 2 no-call, no-shows.
Yeah, she get. Yeah.
How was she not fired after the new no-call, no-shows? She's been like, get out.
What? What'd you say, Chuck?
Isn't that automatic termination?
It should be. You would think, right?
What was this at? Like a McDonald's or something?
I don't know. We don't know. She just got fired and she taped it. And she's like, oh, woe is me. Like, yeah, woe is you because you're a dumbass who didn't show up to work on time.
On that bitch looking crazy.
And people were like sticking up for her. Like, no. If you had to pay somebody and they didn't show up to work or showed up late to their shift, you would not give them any more of your money, would you? No.
No.
I would have crossed them. I mean, being 5 minutes late, I can understand. Just call up and say, hey, I'm being late. But
yeah, but if it's
no show, no call, no show.
If it's habitual, then no. You're like, no. You need to be at work on time, or else you will not have a job here.
She took that job for granted, most definitely.
And if you can't make it there, get another shift or get another job. Okay. At least 15 minutes before your shift. That's how you're supposed to plan out going to work. Okay. So you can actually make it to work on time. Prepare for your shift or your event. What if it's an event? Be there early, especially if it's live. Understand the route, how long it's going to take. Always plan to be at an event 15 to 30 minutes early, just so anything could happen on the way to work. So you never know. So, I want to talk about another thing that grinds my gears. And I just looked at this the other day. These coaches, these football coaches in Georgia are getting paid. High school football coaches. Like the highest one is getting $250,000 salary.
Well, you got to think.
The hell?
You got to think. Down south, football is big. High school football is huge.
No. He said Georgia, though.
That's down south.
That's down south.
Georgia's down south.
That's no.
Yes, it's down south. So I'm trying to make it.
What the fuck?
I'm tired of
that. Is the south.
What I'm saying is, outside of Oklahoma or Texas, there is no rhyme and reason why any
Georgia's huge.
No, the South period is big on high school football. Like, period. You go to Florida, that's big on high school football.
Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi.
South is big on high school football. And them programs probably bring that school millions of dollars. Just off of ticket sales and concessions alone, because they be fucking in big ass stadiums selling out. Like a lot of the football stadiums down south look like D2 colleges. Like they're big as hell. Like fucking huge.
Wait a minute. Thomas County Central.
And a lot of them probably produce a bunch of NFL players. And guess what them NFL players do? They give back to their high school.
Give back money, yeah. Cartersville, Georgia. Coach Connor Foster gets $122,000.
I believe it. I believe it.
Most definitely.
That's like their job. That is their job, is to coach high school football. That is win. Yes.
Dublin, Georgia. Roger Holmes, $138,000.
Whatever happened to the day when, like, if you're going to be a coach, you have to also be a teacher?
Those days are over. We want to win fucking football games.
I mean, if the times are hard, you're going to have to.
Not only do you have to teach and get lesson plans, now you have to freaking coach and get routes and study film all night. No, I'm not doing that as a teacher.
You must then watch Remember the Titan. Coach Boone was not a teacher.
Coach Boone. Speaking of that, they will be on my top 25 list.
Until 3 p.m. was on the dot, you did not see your football coach anywhere.
He might came through the school to check and see if you was doing what you was supposed to be doing in school, but that's about it.
Let me see. Sid Maxwell gets $128,000. This is crazy.
Looks like you. Yeah. Looks like you're coaching the wrong sport.
I'm not coaching the wrong sport. I'm coaching the sport I'm good at. There's a difference.
Depending on where he was at, he might be soccer coaches might be making hell of a bunch of money.
Man.
Depending on the school.
Speaking of schools, it's time for Shutout Saturday. Week 1/1.5/2. All right. Now, we had some good scores over the weekend. Let me tell you. We had, let me see. These are showcasing the worst teams of the NCAA. Okay. I want to go and shout out to the school that I almost went to, Howard University in Washington, D.C. They went against Rutgers University, and they lost 44-7. Okay, they were paid to lose, in a sense. So, UCF versus New Hampshire.
A lot of these
57
schools was. Let's just put that out there. A lot of these schools that you about to say were paid to get their ass whooped.
Which is like, which you can bet on these games too. So it's like,
why?
They're paid to lose.
But some of them is just you could just bet on the spread though, not the money.
Yeah. Well, I did. I'm happy today, except for that one thing, and I bet on freaking Houston. But anyway, UCF beat New Hampshire 57-3. Wake Forest beat North Carolina A&T 45-13. And I'm gonna give it to Marcel after this one. Arkansas beat Arkansas Pine Bluff, which is a HBCU, 70-0. Just racked up the score. Just padding up the stats. Jesus Christ. All right, Marcel, what you got?
At that point, it's a team fight. We gonna end this game early. I'm sorry.
Depending on which one Marcel brings up. There's another one I want to talk about.
I got some good old SEC games.
Okay.
Clemson versus Georgia. 3-34.
Damn.
Chattanooga versus Tennessee. 3-69.
Damn.
Nice.
And the piece de resistance, Furman versus Ole Miss, 0-76.
Damn. Hey Basil, you got some games?
Well, close to the one that he was bringing up. Now, mind you, it's an FCS school, but Stephen F. Austin versus North American University Stallions, 77-0. But this is where it gets even better. It was 70-0 at the halftime, and they didn't even score the other 7 until the very end of the fourth quarter. Where it was like, we screwed around long enough. Let's get another one.
It was 70-0 at a halftime.
At halftime.
Oh,
they said, "Hey, Waterboy, put on some pads."
Hey, yo, somebody getting fired.
Hey, so you telling me they play all walk-ons the second half?
They put the screen up and say, if you ever wanted to play football, come on down.
The punter was the quarterback for the second half. They was like, "Hey, we don't need you today. How about you just go ahead and play quarterback? I know you played a little bit in Pop Warner."
No, the equipment manager was the quarterback.
Actually, Chuck, you actually bring up a good point to where
we got
how many years? Now think about this. Who remembers the Bishop Sycamore High School football team that was trying to? How many years has that been on the team?
It's been a few years.
I'm wondering if this is just Bishop Sycamore.
Hey, man.
I mean, probably the bullshit. No,
hey, I didn't even know the two teams that you even named, so I don't even know what those
Conference USA.
Stephen F. Austin, which is
no, Comp USA, which is now a defunct big box store.
God damn it!
Shoot, they probably would have had a better chance facing. Well, what was the one? Stephen Barry's U. What on all their like generic? What was their university?
Starbury University.
Yeah. Better chance.
All right, Chuck, you got any scores for us this week?
Nah, I ain't got none.
You ain't got none?
Nah.
Well, we got Indiana versus Florida International, 31-7.
That doesn't sound that bad.
It was bad. It was like watching paint dry. Speaking of watching paint dry, Ohio State versus Akron, 52-6.
Oh, that first half. Oh my gosh.
That's an ass whooping.
Hey, the crazy part
is it was slow.
It was a little bit in the first quarter.
Who? Akron was?
Akron was up 6-0.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Was
I'm
it a
sorry,
touchdown
what?
or two? Or was it a touchdown or 2 field goals?
2 field goals.
Two
Okay,
field
okay.
goals. They was up
It was
6.
2 field goals.
Yeah.
They was like, let's go for 2. We here at Ohio State. They messed it up.
Hey, can we talk about our favorite football team though?
Hold on. We'll get there, Basil. We'll get there. We got Texas versus Colorado State, 52-0.
That's your team.
What?
That's your team that you about to face next week.
Hey man, hey, I know that's
Godspeed.
I'm not looking forward to next Saturday.
Godspeed. That's all I'm saying.
Memphis versus North Alabama, 40-0.
Again, that's you know what.
Alabama versus Western Kentucky, 63-0.
Poor
Who the
Leathernecks.
Fuck.
No,
Device.
Western Stoppers.
Hold on, Auburn versus Alabama A&M, which is a HBCU, 73-3. They let them score 3 points. They're fine with me. And drum roll, please, for our favorite team here on the Great Debaterz / KrisCross Corner podcast. We have Indiana State versus one of the greatest teams in Big Ten history, Purdue University.
Come
Thank
again.
you, Purdue, for whooping ass 49-0.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I put the tweet up earlier this morning, which they blocked me. They blocked me immediately after I posted that shit.
Did they really?
State?
They did. Indiana State did.
That's some petty
Petty.
stuff, man.
They
Hey,
took
you
it
know
down.
what?
Oh, they took it down again. They took my other one down too.
Hey, if they don't want this asshole to post anything bad about their team, just win. All right.
You just called me an asshole. God damn. That's real.
Man,
Oh no, they didn't take this one down though. They said I put the score up.
What they gonna do? Sue you
I said looking like 0-12, huh?
again?
Looking at a bowl game from the TV, from the couch.
They're going to the
How you
mail.
said the best Big Ten football?
The best Big Ten. They okay. If Eastern Michigan can face Indiana State, if you're listening, Indiana State, schedule a game with Eastern Michigan University. I will be there in person. Basil will come with me. All right?
Hell yeah.
We'll be on the sideline with Coach Creighton, which he had the best beard lineup in the game. If y'all saw him last Saturday,
I don't know about
on
care about
ESPN.
no beard lineup, man. Just get to
Coach-
the sports.
Coach Creighton his beard, his barber is like, I wanted to know his barber because that was the cleanest haircut I've seen on a head coach, an old head coach. Okay, so shout out to Coach Creighton. All right, here we go. Next segment. Sounds about white. Sounds about white.
This should be familiar for you, Basil.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think Basil will do this.
The skin tone match the color.
Basil's in the middle with this one because a San Diego man ran 100 miles just to visit his girlfriend in Los Angeles.
Aww,
Sounds about white.
that's simping, but aww.
That must
Did
be
they
some
break
good
up?
cat.
What'd you say, Chuck?
That must be some good cat, boy. I'll tell
Hey,
you.
But didn't they break up right after?
Boy, a nigga to run that far. That's they, boy.
man,
Didn't they break up right after?
I don't know, but hey,
That's what
he
they
ran
said.
100 miles, Marcel. That's all I gotta say.
Through the desert.
For some
God, what a
box.
Man.
dumbass.
The things we do for box.
What you know about that, Marcel?
Nothing. He's still trying to find out.
Shit, driving through that sucked. I would not run through that.
Oh, you want to run through the desert, Basil?
Through the Mojave? No.
It's not that bad.
110 degrees? I'm good.
He just ran up to 5. It's not hot. It's just a little hilly, some mountains, some high areas. You know, you got that nice Pacific breeze. You know, it's not that hot. Stupid criminals in Detroit. Now I know y'all got social media and y'all watch the news. Did y'all see that party on 7 Mile where they took over a D-Dot bus? Did y'all see that?
Boy,
No.
niggas was nigga in.
It was
Do you hear?
nigga.
It was a bunch of nigga activity that day. Do you hear me?
Man.
We
And
talking
the bus,
about
the
we
bus
talk-
driver was just sitting there like shit. Ain't
he was
shit I can
probably
do.
on break.
No, he was on his
No,
route.
he was on his route.
Shit.
He was sitting in front of the Burger King like, nigga, I need to go.
I recognize that bus too. It's a Dexter, man.
Hey, man. He
It's
was just
Dexter
sitting there.
7.
Jaywalking, interfering with city business. That's 2 charges right there.
All because of this block party mandate.
Noise ordinance. That's 3.
Indecent exposure.
Yeah, hey, they were twerking on the bike rack, Marcel.
Man, I would have sprayed. So I would have sprayed the little wiper of fluid.
That's messed up, Marcel.
That's
Their butts-
crazy.
Their butts will be blue.
That's crazy.
First time.
God, just the amount of Clorox that was probably used on that bus afterwards.
Man.
Yeah, that bus driver had stories that day. Man, nigga, you wouldn't believe.
He got home, baby. You will not believe what happened to me today. All right.
One of the city just decided, you know what? Better to just torch this thing.
Hey, man. That's what happens when you take Belle Isle away from the city. the niggas wild out.
Bigotry Central.
You take that shit to the streets of Detroit, which is what you don't want. All right. We do this. I'm going to do this until the day comes. We have 14 days when this podcast is released. 14 days until Donald Trump's sentencing. Okay. He will be sentenced in 2 weeks. He'll probably get an ankle monitor and
A
2 hours of
$5,000 fine.
in 2 hours of community service, which he'll serve that day, and then he can run for president still.
And then he's gonna have the audacity to say they treated me so horribly.
Hey, man, 2 hours is a long time for a rich man.
Shoot. Oh, yeah.
I just want to see Donald Trump with one of those suits on the side of the Long Island Expressway picking up trash. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see.
I wanted to be selling strawberries on the highway.
Hey, man, last time I checked, he wanted to do.
Oh, did he freeze up? Yeah, he froze up.
Hold on. I did freeze up. They don't want to say. They don't want to hear me talk about Trump, so that's why they froze me.
No, the Indiana State social team actual profile.
Truth Social was like, "Yo, shut up." All right, here are my top 25 movies of the 2000s. The 2000s were a great time for me, of course. Those were my development years, so from 5 to 14, basically. So most of these movies will be of the kid variety. However, there are some adult movies in here, adult-aged movies, not X-rated, but R movies that will be in this list as well. So, honorable mentions to start. We got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon from 2000. Great movie. Barbershop from 2002. X2, X-Men 2 from 2002. Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian from 2008. Monsters, Inc., 2001. And Spy Kids 2, Island of Lost Dreams. Those are the honorable mentions.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he's afraid of what he's created?
That was like the most blasphemous line in movie history. I was like, yo.
People got butthurt over that line back then.
No, they did. I was like, whoa. Like, that was Weinstein too.
Probably would have gotten canceled.
That was Weinstein too. He directed those movies. I was like, Weinstein was wilding out before he was wilding out. He's probably wilding out then too. So, hey,
I was like, according to
the tapes, he was wilding out in the 90s, 2000s. What you drinking, Basil?
Some
peach
Olipop.
Fresca.
What you say, Marcel? What was he drinking?
Some Olipop.
Some what?
The Olipop, like the fake
Oh,
pop.
God, no.
It's worse. It's worse than those like mineral waters. Like it's worse than like sparkling water.
No, see that's what's so great about this Fresca. It's soda water, but it's with citrus, and it doesn't taste like any of those mineral water things.
Yeah, it's the worst. Top 25 movies top 25 movies of the 2000s. This is the entire decade. So, number 25, we have Gladiator from 2000. Are you not entertained?
I still can't believe that they're doing a sequel.
25 years later, that's crazy.
Apparently, we were not entertained.
24, we have Emperor's New Groove from 2000.
Best Disney movie of all time.
It's up there, yeah.
Why do we have that lever anyway?
Hey, man. Oh, that lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever.
They had like a video of like Eartha Kitt doing like Yzma's voice, and she was like 1,000% in that role. Like her headset fell off 600 times and everything. It was amazing. 23, Glory Road from 2006.
Glory.
22, Black Hawk Down, 2001.
Man.
When Africa was like, but no.
I still, whenever I want to get like pumped up for anything, that like original score song, of like when they're getting prepped and all that.
Mm-hmm. Get ready to die.
Yeah.
There was like a spoiler alert, but that was what movie we was like. Africa was like, but nah, we don't need y'all. We don't need a white savior. Basically. 21, Drumline from 2002.
I knew you were gonna.
What's the concept? One band, one sound. 20, Catch Me If You Can, 2002.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that didn't win an Oscar.
Me too. It was what was it? Old Brother Out Thou, whatever it was. That movie won the Oscar that year. Lame ass movie. Good movie, but lame ass movie.
Well, Black Hawk won it for original score. I can't remember what won it that year.
I'm not a huge Oscars fan, so I don't know.
I bet you it's gonna be something like
some idiotic movie. Finding Nemo was a great movie. Stop it. 19, we have Why Did I Get Married? 2007. The only Tyler Perry movie on here. I would have said the Family That Prays, which is also a really good movie. I'll never forgive Sanaa Lathan for that movie.
Boy, she was a motherfucker in that movie.
Oh my god, I just wanted to like, yeah.
I don't care. It's funny as shit when he slapped her over that counter.
He was like, beat. Tyler Perry was like, no, let her do it. Let her do it.
He slapped her right over that fucking counter, dog. That shit was wild.
I was like, man. Number 18, Coach Carter, 2005.
What is your deepest fear, Mr. Cruz?
I just saw that 2 days ago, actually, on YouTube. It's a free movie on YouTube. So I watched it again. I was like, man, this movie's so good. They kind of rushed it though in the end for the state championship in like their personal lives. It's like the guy got shot, and it was like, oh, he's at his house now. Like, okay, how'd they get to his house? Like,
well, he ran there or something, didn't he?
he had to because I don't know.
When they were shooting, he had like ran away.
No, he went to him. He went to Rennie. Remember they shot him and he went over there to say, no, he got shot, my friend. My friend.
I have to rewatch it.
And then he was like, oh, we was just there. And I was like, but you could have changed your clothes though. It's a whole nother scene. It wasn't like Boys in the Hood when you just went across the street.
I'm trying to remember. I have to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, it was a little bit rushed at the end, but they lost in the first round of the state championship. So good job, Coach Carter. You're a real good coach. Number 17.
They end up winning it like 2 years in a row after that.
I don't know. Number 17, Rush Hour 2, 2001.
The best Rush Hour to me.
It is the best Rush Hour. Who knows what Ricky Tan is? 16. 16, we have American Gangster, 2007.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Good soundtrack.
15, The Day After Tomorrow, 2004. Even though it was some of the stuff was over exaggerated.
Isn't that?
But it is happening though.
Is that the one where Dennis Quaid walked all the way from like California to like New York or some shit like that?
No, it was like the Mexican border or some bull.
No, he walked from DC to New York, guys. Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh, okay.
It's a long way. It's not a long way.
No. It was like a stupid
they were in a truck. They were in a truck before they lost it, crashing through.
It was Philadelphia.
Was that where it was? Is that where the mall was?
Yeah, they were north of Philadelphia. So that's only like 2 hours by car. So maybe like a 5.
But did they walk across a whole lake or some shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They walked across New York Harbor. They walked across New York Harbor because it was frozen over, so they could just walk over it. So it was a good movie. Some of the stuff is happening now. Like we just had tornadoes in Los Angeles. They had snow in Los Angeles. What else happened? They had golf ball size hail in Japan. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like this stuff is actually coming true.
It's like, guys, it's not gonna happen as fast as the movie. They're not gonna make the movie 5 years long.
No,
they gotta.
They were like, it's gonna come in like 6 to 8. It's not. They were like, it's not in months. It's in weeks. I was like, God damn, and it happened like in like a few days. Right.
Yeah.
It's still 14. 14. We got 14. 14, baby. We got to move on. 14. Four Brothers. 2005.
And yet, you always talk crap about that movie.
I didn't talk crap about the movie. When did I talk crap about Four Brothers?
What was it? Or no, was it? Who was it of us that always said like is the least Detroit like thing in that whole movie?
It was all Detroit in that movie.
No, which one of us said we're
niggas watch hockey, got white friends, gangsters, white women getting shot at the grocery store. That happens in Detroit every day.
Walk in the middle of the gym, in the middle of a basketball game, and interrupt the whole fucking game. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens. That happens. They were like, excuse me, guys, it's 7:00. It's our time. Like, no, nigga, we playing 21. Whoever goes 21 first.
And then they go have a fight on the middle of Lake Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
They was like, jump in that hole. I'm like, no, I ain't going in that hole.
So do you know what's in Lake St. Clair? I don't.
Shoot. A lot of bodies. Speaking of bodies, number 13, we have The Devil Wears Prada, 2006. One of my favorite movies of all time, to be honest. It's my guilty pleasure, guys. The Devil Wears Prada. With Anne Hathaway and I think it's Glenn Close or Meryl
Streep.
Meryl Streep, yeah. That's probably the only Meryl Streep movie I've seen, and she's won so many Oscars. I don't know any other Meryl Streep movies.
Have you never seen Mamma Mia?
No,
Oh,
never seen it. That sounds about white right there.
okay. Now, if you're gonna do like a Meryl Streep, that's a guilty pleasure. I guess that might be for me, just because
It's just
all
ABBA
it is
songs.
is just, huh?
It's just ABBA songs for the whole movie. It's a musical.
Right. That's the only reason why I like it. It's just ABBA songs.
It's just okay. It's just meh. 12 is Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. Will Smith.
Fantastic movie.
That one scene when he gets the job, man, I cry every time. Every time. 11, Mission Impossible 3, 2006. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I don't know what it is. I can't get myself into the Mission Impossible series.
Man. Oh, number 10. We're in the top 10, guys. 10, The Incredibles, 2004. Number 9, we have Spider-Man 2, 2004.
Best Spider-Man, may I add.
Yeah, it's up there. Not number 1 in my opinion, but it's up there. Number 8, The Departed, 2006.
I was hoping if you were not going to have that in this list, I was going to be pissed.
What, The Departed?
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
There's one other movie I'm hoping to hear too.
Okay, maybe I'll say it. All right. Number 7 is Shrek from 2001. That's the only cartoon. Actually, just those 2 cartoons in my top 10. Shrek being the highest of the 2. It's been 24 years since that movie came out. I feel old just thinking about it. Like, they released it in Hollywood in 2000, came out to theaters in 2001. Like, this is nuts. I'm an old man. I used to say this about my mom's stuff in the 80s, in 2000. Now I'm the old man. But yeah, that was 2001. 6 is I Am Legend, 2007.
That's a movie I need to see again. It's been a long time.
It's very good. Will Smith and a dog for like an hour.
What are you doing here, friend?
Fred! No! I was like, this man is going crazy over a mannequin. That's what happens though when you're isolated like that for so many years. You go nuts. Number 5, we have The Bourne Ultimatum. I wanted to know which one. I was like going crazy over which Bourne film to put in the top 10, but Ultimatum.
I would have gone with Supremacy.
Supremacy was okay. Supremacy was like the build up to what we find out in Ultimatum, which was a great build up. Great build up.
That's what's so great though, is that entire movie is just 2 hours build up.
Mm-hmm. It's like, is he not? And it's like, oh, we gotta wait to the next movie.
Right. And it makes you so at the time it made you so like, oh, but at the same time, you knew it got you.
It got us. It got us. Number 4 is Star Wars 3, Revenge of the Sith, 2005. Just brought everything together, basically, for the whole the Star Wars 6 movies that were at the time only 6 movies. And we thought this was the last one, so little did we know, 10 years later, Disney was like, fuck it. We'll give you more characters.
I wish they didn't.
Like it was Pokemon or something. Jesus. Number 3, we have No Country for Old Men, 2007.
There we go.
One of my favorite movies of all time. No Country for Old Men. That man was stopped at nothing to get that money back. He said, I'm killing you. I'm killing you. Sit down in that little chair. Say your last words. And I'm gonna kill you.
I never knew. Like, I thought that movie was just pure, like, bullshit when he's just using that cattle like that.
Yeah, the brander. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that was like a real thing until I later found out, like earlier, like 2 weeks ago, in a video where they wanted to test it out too.
They
it's a gun show. Yeah, they're like, oh, this actually
it's a kill shot. It's a kill shot for cows, bro.
Yeah, those cows will be out.
But just of like everything he was doing in the movie, like blowing out deadbolts and everything. Like,
it's that powerful.
It's strong. Like it gotta go through a cow's skull.
Mm-hmm. And all it is just a little piston that's
it's like an air gun. It's like yeah.
But it's just with the 22 blank. That's all it is.
That's all it is. It still kills somebody, Basil. Goddamn.
But for a little thing, you go, boom, and it's gonna be just a little thing that goes like, boom.
Hey, man.
Well, I mean, you do it in the right spot. It's gonna kill you.
I guess.
My man was sitting there like, yo, I'm about to die. And he was like, hey, man, the rule that you followed brought you here. So what was the use of the rule? I was like, God damn. That's one of the scariest lines in all of movie history. He said, you about to die. So say your last word.
Every time you pull out the coin, it's like, is he gonna kill him?
Right. I thought he was gonna kill him too. I was like, God damn, he's gonna die too. It's not a scary movie. It's like a thriller, suspense movie. Kind of country western, kind of like that, but it works out. Number 2, The Dark Knight, 2008. Heath Ledger, Christian Bale. One of the better superhero movies of all time, because it took Batman to what it should have been, not to what it used to be back in the 90s with all this over-the-top, cartoonish BS.
Hold
The Dark Knight was where it was. The Dark Knight was where it was. It was real life shit.
You're talking about just the live-action Batman movies, right?
I'm talking about yes. What other Batmans am I talking about?
Okay. Just, when you're talking about 90s and cartoonish, my brain...
I said the cartoonish.
Gotta get technical.
I literally just said...
My brain instantly just started thinking you were talking mad shit about the animated series and all the movies.
I never said anything about the animated series. I just said the 90s movies were too cartoonish for anybody to believe that they were real. This one was real. The Dark Knight was like, it was shot in Chicago, shot in New York, shot in Los Angeles. Like, you knew where these places were. I was like, this is real. Then you had Heath Ledger literally killing himself for this role. Literally. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's one of the best movies of all time. But not better than number 1. And Chuck alluded to it earlier. It's Remember the Titans from 2000. Okay.
Great movie.
Great movie. Okay. Social issues, sports, Denzel Washington. You got it all right there.
My chance.
Okay. History lesson. We talked there at the Battle of Gettysburg. All right there in one movie. And they won the championship, guys. This is a Disney movie, and they always have to win.
Hey, guys. Family members only.
What?
This nigga here.
Family members only.
That's my brother. Don't you see?
Oh, my bad. I need to see.
Yeah, Chris.
Basil thought he could go do it again on me at the end of the episode. Look at that shit. Don't you see the resemblance? Don't you see the resemblance? See, I got. See, I'm here. Marcel, are you good?
I was gonna ask if you was dying over there because you didn't come back for a minute.
I think I just came down with something.
Like what?
Cold.
Ebola.
You better take you some medicine.
Monkeypox. Whatever did happen to that whole monkeypox business?
Myself can't get close enough to somebody to get monkeypox.
Sell. Fight back, man. Fight back. I know that's your family, but fight back.
Fight back.
Oh, gosh.
Heck, you know, I won't be able to do that.
Hey, bro, go take you some NyQuil. Good night.
NyQuil, some Tylenol,
Sudafed,
Sudafed,
Robitussin.
No, take it all in one thing. Just put it all in one cup and just
Put it in a shaker.
you'll be out by 10:35.
Damn, that actually sounds kind of fun right now.
and they waking up to 6 p.m. the next
6 p.m. tomorrow. No, 6 p.m. Friday.
about, damn, what day is it? Hey,
You
man,
was
it's
cold,
right.
Marcel. You took the
You ain't-
NyQuil, Sudafed, Motrin, Robitussin.
You ain't sick no more.
Codeine.
He come up like a dog. He can sniff everything. He be like, what's that smell? He can smell anything.
What's that smell? Oh.
What's that smell?
Oh.
But anyway, that's been another edition of the KrisCross Corner podcast. See y'all next time. Thank you, Great Debaters, Bezo, Marcel, and Chuck. I'm your host, Kris Canty. See y'all next week.
Peace.